Alright, I have my glass ready and filled. Ready when you are.
Same.
Alright, give me a second.
So Tyler, how was your drive to Walmart while Jason's getting ready?
Dude, it was honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, half the time I thought I had to take a shit. And then I, like, ripped ass and everything was okay. So, like, half the drive was like a panic attack and the other half was, like, pretty decent.
He got, like, dookie all up his back.
Dude, stop. Why are you exposing all my secrets tonight?
Sorry.
That's not what I wanted. Where's the one that I had? What the hell did you guys do to me?
I didn't do anything. Jason, you look quite dashing.
There we go.
With a clean shaven face. So how's everyone's night so far?
Entertaining, to say the least.
So you have that in your shoes.
How about yours?
It's pretty good. If you don't put that shit away.
He's got the full steam bar.
John, to answer your question, yeah, the dog was taxidermied.
Oh. That poor dog. Jesus.
Yeah, go.
Show your cat, Tyler.
I can't.
Ooh, you...
My webcam isn't plugged up anymore. Because, well, I mean, I could just put it on my other monitor, but...
You're a beta male.
Whoa.
An omega.
So that means I'm the end?
The omega? You never heard of the omega version?
There we go.
Don't even worry about it.
Shit. Hey, Echo, come here. Good girl, baby. Good job.
Like that.
Wait, what? Excuse you?
I said, who the fuck are you talking to like that?
My cat.
Oh my god. Oh. Hang on. No, hold her up again. Why'd you do that?
Here,
No.
here, just there.
Echo!
He has except his is white.
Wait, what color is your cat bed? And I have a pink one.
Wait, what?
The cat bed on the floor. What color is it?
Oh, it's like a cream, like an eggshell.
We have the same bed except pink.
Oh damn, okay. Echo fucking loves that bed.
The boys. It seems like the boys can't share it, and when they do, they look like little seals on a rock.
Oh my god. Yo, okay, don't use that analogy, alright? Like, I got to the smoke shop today, and my buddy was watching this fucking nature documentary, and these walruses were falling off a fucking cliff.
Oh, it's how polar bears kill off walruses so they can eat it.
It's like messed up. I didn't expect that. I just like was sitting there chilling, and then these walruses just start lemoning themselves off a cliff. And I'm like,
Oh, Echo's watching you.
Echo.
Echo!
Go.
Oh.
No, Mama.
Echo.
Mommy. Well,
Oh, Pumbaa's getting jealous. Pumbaa, you want to see your
not Percy.
He's got 2 girlfriends.
Pumbaa, come here.
I'm gonna have to get her a new collar. Oh shit. Okay, did I actually show you guys the collar I was gonna get Echo?
No.
Okay, alright, hold on. I should
Wait,
be able
turn your
to
camera on. Turn your
Wait.
camera on and do a striptease
Oh my god.
while you're setting this the collar.
Hold on, I gotta... I'm still not used to a dual monitor setup.
You're not used to it. It's the basic stuff anymore, Tyler.
Wait, what? Okay, actually...
Did you find it? It's the fucking with the. It's a dishwasher fucking with the audio.
Did you want to turn the dishwasher off?
Should we turn the dishwasher off?
And just to let you know, Jason and Kieran, you guys might be into these. They do sell like the whole little like collection for your cat,
Kogome.
and then they have a sacred jewel shard like charm to go with it.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so they do Inuyasha, Naruto, Boruto.
I'm not doing Boruto.
Yeah, they do Naruto, Inuyasha, Promare, Boruto, Chummy Chum Chums. And then they have like different fucking collections for the seasons and stuff, like winter, Halloween.
Hey Tyler, since Kieran here is present, how do you feel about Koga?
Oh my god, don't get me started on this shit.
No,
Jason.
go on, say it. Say
Don't
what
get
you were
me started.
saying.
Don't get me started on
I'll
this,
say it.
dude.
Fuck
No,
Koga.
go on.
Like Koga?
He doesn't like Koga with Kagome
Why?
because he thinks being a simp is wrong.
To that
He's called
degree.
women? Or like what?
He's gay. He likes men. He likes me.
Interesting rebuttal.
Echo, that's my ass. What do you need?
What, you got catnip up in there? What?
No, she just like, she paused to get my attention. So I'm like, I have my back turned to her, so she just reached up and grabbed my ass. Like, pawed my ass. Like, yes, can I help you? What do you need?
Okay. I am ready whenever the hell you guys are.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Good.
Okay.
Wait, Jason, hold on. I gotta go take a shit. No, I'm joking. The one time I have to do
He's
that.
gotta shoot the catnip out.
I will hang up as well. Alright. So we last saw you guys were in Sir James' mansion, I will say. He had just gotten finished drugging you, and then tying you up and dragging you to a hidden room in his house, in his mansion.
Am I in his bed?
As you are waking up, you discover that your hands are still tied behind your back, but you're sitting in chairs. And there's this rumbling going on around you. I will say Mortimer, have heard the sound before, but you don't quite recognize it. As you are groggily waking up, as you look in front of you, you see Sir James in front of you, sitting and just watching the two of you. As you start to get more and more of your sight recovered from you, you see that the wall behind him is made out of metal. You have metal joists going up to the top and around you. You're turning your head, trying to catch a glimpse of everything. If you look to your left from where you are sitting, you see that where you are doesn't go more than 10 to 15 feet to your left before it hits an angled door. If you look to your right, you actually finally can notice where it is that you are, because you can see on that right, you have two chairs and a pilot in the cockpit of what you now realize is a plane that you are now trapped on with Sir James. James, you notice that Mortimer and Reginald are waking up. What would you like to do?
Is there an option to roll to knock them back out?
In this instance, no.
Damn it.
Because anything that you would do to try to re-knock them out, you do not have any more of the drugs on you, because the drugs were laced with the food and the drinks. So you would actually have to physically attack them to do that, which you're on a plane, so everything that you could possibly attack them with would be fatal.
Shit.
What's up, pretty boy?
Oh my god. I just plan to knock them back out for a little bit longer. Shit. Can I just let him go for a little bit?
I mean, if you want to finish
And have them talk amongst themselves.
I mean, you can do that, but you're right, and
finish the work.
you, James, are sitting right across from the two of them.
I can't ignore them though. It's an option.
So you're just gonna, you're just going, I will, but I just want to make sure of this. So you're just going to creepily sit there in front of them, staring at them as they try to hold any type of whispered conversation that they would have.
I mean, Can't I have them face the plane wall, like the middle wall? They're tied up technically.
Yes, but you have to remember that with the way the chairs are made, the chairs are built so that they are sitting against the wall. There is no moving that chair.
Ah, shit. Okay. You're right.
Can my character sexually harass James right now? Or am I still, like, waking up?
You're tied, your hands are tied behind your back and you're in the seat. What are you gonna do?
What's up, pretty boy?
Now, you also have to remember, you are extremely groggy and still technically drugged up.
What's up, pretty boy?
This is chicken legs in front of me.
Okay. If he's going to sexually harass me, can I roll to slap the shit out of him?
No.
It would
Okay,
be a
honestly,
non-fatal attack, so yes, I would say you can.
Oh, sweet. Okay, wait. What do I have to roll? Slap the shit out of Jason.
Because of the fact that his hands are tied behind his back, he is still extremely drugged. Just roll 1 die.
Wait, can I, like, turn my head with the movement so it doesn't hurt?
You're extremely drugged up.
Fuck.
10.
That's bullshit, motherfucker. Where you got a 10 die?
No, wait. Which die am I supposed to use?
The square one.
The 20-sided for this one.
What I rolled, so 10.
No, do it again. That doesn't count.
Okay.
20.
8.
Fuck.
I was gonna say, you're still drugged up and extremely druggy, so... Stop. Go wiki. So, yes, you can, in fact, slap him.
Yes! Alright, so he sexually harasses me, so I slap the shit out of Jason.
So,
Just one.
Where?
so I will do it this
On
way.
my ass.
No.
No.
You rolled for the slap. I will do the slap just so that I can do something else here. You hear Mortimer. I gotta remember this fucking character name. Jesus Christ. You see Mortimer waking up. You hear him give the advance to you that even as slow and non-English as it possibly sounded. You reach over to slap him with your right hand. Your slap connects with his face, but the force of it, because he is so out of it and can't resist, actually sends his head careening into Reginald's and hitting Reginald's head, causing Reginald to kind of get jolted awake, but still under the effects of the drug, so he's still extremely groggy.
Okay.
So now you have
I can explain.
both Reginald and Mortimer that are slowly waking up in this plane.
Can I sluggishly ask for a glass of water? A purified glass of water?
Purified.
I mean, if you want to trust the person who already drugged you once to get you water.
Can I roll a dice?
If you want to ask it, sure. Like, I don't know why you would trust anything he would give you at this point.
No, I take it back. I don't want water. I'm fine.
Alright, so, since you don't want to do the water now, as we were stating, you and Reginald are slowly waking up. You're both realizing that you are now tied up and on a plane to God knows where, because you can't see out. And you have James staring at you from across the plane.
So you come here often? I say groggily.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not even flirtatious at this point. Like, I'm just asking in general. Like, how often are you in a plane? In the 1940s. Like, think about that, James.
Isn't he rich?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, I have like, I'm loaded, bro.
Yeah, but like, there's warplanes and shit. Like,
I am a veteran.
so why'd you invite us? Can I ask that? Am I like
Technically, you're not
somewhat
invited.
conscious enough?
I mean, technically, you aren't invited. You were dragged away, but sure.
So James, where am I?
We're about 20,000 feet in the air. And to be honest, wait, can I roll to do something slightly stupid? Or do I not have to roll to do this? Like open the plane door to show them the altitude of which we're at.
Dumbass
and
idea.
state that-
Like, that is the dumbass idea you've ever fucking had.
Okay.
We're gonna get
doing it,
James.
So, okay. God, I didn't think it was gonna be you that did something stupid like this. Okay,
Yo, okay, look, skydivers do it all the fucking time.
Motherfucker,
Right.
I'm a parachute.
So, yes, skydivers do it, but here's the caveat with this. I will allow you to to roll to try to open the door. Just because of air pressure and all. You still have to do the strength roll for it. If you do this, you have to be aware that none of the three of you are in the seatbelts. So
I strap parachutes onto everybody first.
How the fuck are you gonna do that when we're strapped to the chair?
You're not
Figure a
strapped
way,
to the
you know,
ch-
like bunch
so-
of them on it.
Mortimer and Reginald are not strapped to the chair. Their hands are tied behind their back.
On a
Oh.
chair. How are we supposed to pull the cord? My first fucking question.
So,
I
now
gave you
here's the
guys
problem.
The parachute.
Mortimer and Reginald have no say in this. If James wants to do it, James gets first option since he is the only one that can actually do any actions at this point since he has available hands. And you guys are
From
still
a third
drugged.
perspective.
Can I use my survival skills to try and somehow wiggle out of the room?
Give me a second here.
Can I roll a-
skill? What is your survival
Can I, like, also
rank?
Can I shift my body to help him out since we're right next to each other somehow? If possible.
If I notice them doing that, can I have my fucking people knock them back out?
No, because you're gonna die, you fucking moron.
Reginald, your survival skill is... Okay, so, Reginald, I will not allow the survival skill to escape from the ropes, but what I will do is I will allow the survival skill to affect what we were discussing earlier today. So if you want to...
Gotcha.
You know, kind of make that pop off and snap off so that Mortimer can know about it, and then you guys can kind of work your way from there.
Okay. I use my empathy skill to somehow persuade Sir James to not open the door.
You could try.
Can I use my charisma as well to heighten it?
Okay, so both of you want to keep James from opening up the door. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
With both of you guys, you're that and you're that. So what we'll do is both of you roll 2 dice.
Any or
Any two.
just one with a particular number?
No, any 2 in this instance.
Okay.
I'm excited. And 16.
What's this symbol? I rolled this one.
So 2 and 16. Alright.
Oh, that's 20.
2 for you.
What the fuck? That's not 20. What side is that?
I think that's the 20.
That's 20? What is that? Jason, what sign is that? Hang on, let me turn on the
I was
camera.
gonna say, I don't see anything.
That's 20.
Hang on. Can you see me? Hang on, show him. That one? What the fuck is that?
That's the 20.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
20.
Add 2. 20, 22.
So 2 and 2, so 4. Alright. James, what I want you to do is roll. You both got 4 even. James, go ahead and roll me. Plus your charisma roll, so I don't know what the charisma is. Roll me 5 die.
Okay, so I got a 10, a 15, a 5, a 2, and a 60.
What?
60.
60, okay.
Oh,
Why are you crying?
Alright.
Why are you crying?
So, the way this is gonna play out, you guys did in fact beat out James for the roll. So he's not.
Ooh.
You will be able to convince him to not open up the door. But he's going to actually get to the door before you stop him out. Before you are able to actually convince him from opening up the door.
Okay.
So wait, we stopped him from opening the door?
Yes. But he got to the door.
Fuck. Come back, buddy. Come back.
Sir James, continue, for the sake of story, continue on like you were going to open up the door for them.
wait, one more time.
Go ahead and
No, the last part cut out.
talk to Mortimer and James as if you are in fact going to open up the door.
Okay, so like, I'm legitimately going to show you the fact that we're 20,000 feet in the air, so don't try to do anything. Like, I obviously have the advantage here.
There's no need. I saw from the dead animals in your mansion that we're going on a hunting expedition of some sort, which, by the way, you never mentioned, sir.
We could say of sorts. Of sorts.
I flew on a plane once.
I imagine it's of the big variety. Uh-oh, just shooting in the dark here. Hunter Hugh.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's of the big variety. Of the big variety. So,
Sir James,
yes.
do not open the door.
Okay, if okay, just alright. Can I
Trust-
like can I go to like sit back down
Sure, you can go to sit back
when
down.
okay, so I go to sit back down when like the bench sitting like across from them. So
So we're on like a chair that can move, correct?
No, it does not move. It is physically bolted into where it is. It will not move.
Okay.
Can I use my charisma to get Sir James to untie me so I can stretch my arms at least?
No.
Oh fuck.
No.
I was gonna say, bro, you're just gonna strangle me out.
Bitch, I'm fucking drunk. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
I don't know.
I never said you were drunk.
You said I was still drunk, groggily waking up.
I said
Drugged.
drugged.
Oh. What's the difference? What if I'm...
Can I ask Sir James to at least untie a little bit of the rope, or is it just one whole singular piece?
So the best way that I can kind of explain how you're tied up is... God, I don't want to say this, but I kind of have to, just for a better understanding. You're kind of weirdly tied up where the rope is going halfway up your forearm, starting at your wrist, so you can feel all the coils of rope around there, and then it's weirdly done in between itself, going around a couple of times, and then tied off in there, so it's almost impossible to move. Like, it's physically impossible to even separate your forearms.
I know what tie you're talking about.
The best tie around. It never works. Never fails.
Oh my god.
In that case, can I nap until we get there?
I mean, like, I honestly, like, you can either nap, or I was legitimately gonna, like, offer you some, like, water. And, like, I had Scout's Honor. Like, legit Scout's Honor. It's not drugged. I figure you guys are, like, parched as fuck.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll trust your character.
Jason, I will hand the non-drugged water.
Now,
the rehydration.
okay. As James, as you are handing Mortimer the water, you see him kind of like move out his feet just because he's restless, and you kick his foot. You think nothing of it, and you just go to sit back down. But Mortimer, with that kick, you realize that you still have the bullets that you stole from James's armory in your sock.
Can I shift my feet back into place where they were, just trying to make, like, as nonchalantly as possible?
Yeah, I'll just let that happen.
Okay.
So, do the bullets make noise, and does my can my character pick up on it?
So, I will say due to the fact that they're in his shoe and in his sock, they do not make noise. Or if, in fact, they did even make a slight clinking sound, because of the engines of the plane and everything else, it's almost impossible to hear it.
Oh, okay. I'll just go back to sleep then.
Sir James, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Yes.
Why did you invite us to this party for?
So, to make extremely excruciatingly long story short, and I actually promise I will explain everything in due time. You're just gonna have to like try. I know it's hard to trust the dude that fucking drugged you, but you got to roll with me on this one, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you're on the way. Wait, so this did in fact start? No, I'm just confirmation. This started out in New York, correct?
Yes, we did in fact start in New York. If you would
Okay,
like,
cool. We are.
you could ask the pilot where you are, since the pilot would know.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay, cool. Can I? Yeah, I
Did
asked
you
the
forget about the fact that there was a pilot flying
exactly
the plane?
where are we now? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you have to walk to the cockpit, silly.
Dude, I forgot about that separation. Okay, so I walked to the cockpit to ask the pilot, in fact, where we are right now.
Okay.
While he's in the bit, will he be able to hear Mortimer and I?
No,
Like, if
I will
we
say
whisper?
that there's enough distance between where he is in the cockpit speaking with the pilot and where you guys are that with the engine noise, he would not be able to hear what you guys are discussing.
Some fucking party, hunt.
Yeah, listen, I don't trust this guy at all. As soon as he unties us, I'm running. I'm booking it.
What if? Depends on where we are, though. I mean, if it's an unfamiliar place, are you willing to run out? Or perhaps
Listen,
should we have him as a guards guy, just having him as like a little soldier boy?
come here. I'm gonna whisper something to you.
Okay, I'm trying to get close to you.
If you don't, I am wearing a prosthetic leg. So happens, I have a kitten there. Will allow me to survive for a little.
No. So I will clarify on that one. Your kit will not allow you to survive. You are lucky that you have what we discussed in between everything, in between the actual metal of the prosthetic. And inside is just more like bandages and tourniquet things.
Oh, okay. My bad. I completely forgot.
No, you're good. Go back. Let's restart. Here you go.
Okay. So I have this prosthetic, and with it, I have some items. With your expertise, will help us survive for a bit.
All right.
Now, would you like to inform him of what the one item is, or would you like to still keep that a secret?
I'll inform him. Why not? It's a medical pack, isn't it? Or bandages and stuff like that.
Right, so you have the bandages, that's fine. Would you like to inform him of what is in between your metal of the leg?
Oh. Part of my leg is metal. Will be able to.
I don't know, you're not.
hard.
I
You
don't
can
know,
make
you're
knives and weaponry out of it.
say,
I know I shouldn't be throwing that in there, but
you're not tied to the chairs, your arms are just tied behind your backs. You have somebody who has a removable metal prosthetic leg, and your first thing is just let it ride out. You don't think to, maybe grab the leg and attack with the leg?
I mean, is there a chance of when he takes it off that we can go and hit the pilot with it and fucking crash?
I don't know what the dice will roll.
Oh, slow down.
damn. Jesus Christ, that just escalated from
Slow
1
down.
to 100
Okay.
quick.
Slow down. He wants to take off his prosthetic and slam it on the pilot's head and crash the fucking plane.
Oh my fucking Christ!
Okay.
Please take the pilot hostage.
And you guys fucking basically had a panic attack because I wanted to open the goddamn door. You want to knock out the navigator.
Can I lean in towards Reginald and give him my input of his metal leg.
Trying to figure out where the fuck we are.
Well, hang on. I'm still talking to Reginald. I need to. So, Reginald, do you think perhaps if we kidnap the huntsman and take him as a hostage would help more for our survival rate? Simply because you have metal in your prosthetic, we could use a huntsman to make some kind of makeshift, if needed, from your leg, if you're willing to spare it, just to heighten our chances of survival wherever the fuck we are.
Well, here's the thing. From what I gather, he's a big game hunter. He'll probably be very aware of what. So we're going to have to do this carefully. I'm on board, but we'll have to play this smart.
Absolutely. I just think he wouldn't. Our best chance of avoiding getting hurt from the huntsman, Sir James, it would be. Fuck, hang on, I'm getting tipsy. So I think if we keep the huntsman and take him far away enough from his subordinates or whatever, we could use him. Fuck. I'm still drugged, guys. Since it's just gonna be the three of us if we get away far enough, I know for a fact he's not gonna try to hurt a doctor and a survival guy and a scientist, just because he's gonna need us for a higher rate of survival. I said that twice, but you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just gotta kidnap him, basically. I don't know how we're gonna do it, considering he can pick up on dumb shit, because he's a fucking big animal hunter, dude.
There are two of you, one of him.
That's true, we could run.
Can I survey how many people are on the plane? Is it?
So I won't even have you roll for that. I'll straight up tell you that because the plane it's a small enough plane. It is quite literally
I get an
only
insight check.
you, Reginald, Wintermere, James, and the pilot. Just the four of you.
We can rush it. We can kill the navigator once we land.
Why do you have to kill him?
Cause that means if he's just gonna ditch us at wherever the fuck we're going, he's just gonna leave us, and we would have a high chance of survival if we just kill the navigator, because he doesn't know how to operate a plane.
Oh god. Oh god.
So is it like a small cargo plane? Like, are there any?
Well, it's
Oh, boy.
it's 57. It's not that. I would assume it's equivalent to a regular liberal jet plane that celebrities use.
In the 40s?
Well, like in terms of like
So
size.
I will give you
but
like that you are correct that is probably about the correct size for the cargo plane. But it is a bit wider because it is built for cargo.
Mhm.
So it's more, imagine, I'll say it's probably about as wide or so as probably like a coach bus, about as wide and probably like 2 or 3 long, from what you can see.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Are all the controls for the plane up front, or are there controls for part of the plane in the back?
They should be in the front, from my understanding of planes. But that's
So-
just me, though. So I don't know.
Because I know with
Are you,
certain cargo plane.
Reginald, are you the only one wanting to
My
look
bad.
around to try to see if there are other controllers besides what is for the controls?
cut out there. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, girl, what?
So, Reginald, you would like to see if there are other controls that you can see for the plane.
Yes.
Alright. Roll me a d20.
Do you want me to roll one too, or just
No,
just Reginald?
Just Reginald, since Reginald's the one who wants to look.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You can see that while most of the controls are in fact up front in the cockpit with the pilot and where James is currently, as you turn your head towards the back, you do see that there is one single giant red button on the very far right. Also on the same side that you guys are sitting, all the way towards the back.
Shouldn't it be a lever since it's in the 40s?
Giant big red button.
Okay.
I don't know. This is breaking immersion for me. It should be a lever.
That's what I was thinking too. Like,
Mortimer, here's my plan.
It's a big red button.
If you're with me.
okay, I'm listening.
I don't know, try to get out of our bindings somehow. Sneak, grab a couple parachutes. When Sir James comes back, we press the big red button and peace out.
I can't swim. Reginald.
Listen, I don't fucking know. I'll use my prosthetic as a floaty and I'll fucking swim you to shore. I don't know.
I mean, the least that I could do, considering my backstory, which I am assuming I have to keep it secret until further notice.
Whatever you want to do.
Are there any inflatable rafts on this cargo plane?
So as far as I'll just give this to you because it's not going to be something that like you're actually going to like not be able to physically not see. As far as you can see, all that you see on this cargo plane are 3 8x8 wooden crates.
Ooh, okay. Mark, scratch my idea. Do you have any?
Are you? Okay. I will.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Doctor.
No, you're fine. My best idea is to, all right, quick question for the DM. Could I use my flexibility to, be able to use my feet? You know, like the little monkey grab to grab the metal. Oh no, but I have my shoes on and my socks. Just kidding. That's retarded. Just kidding. Pretend I didn't say anything. I guess my next best idea that I have in mind, and I tell Reginald this, would be to wait until the plane lands, and wait until we are released, and depending on who's untied first, to like pretend, you know, that they're stretching out their wrists and shit, you know, because we're tied. So like pretend that we're stretching out our wrist, and while James is untying the second person, up until that we're like actually both released, we rush at the depending if is the navigator gonna be there when he unties us.
I will not answer that one.
Fuck. If the navigator is there, one of us will rush at the navigator, while the other, which if James, I would suggest that the scientist rushes at James, just because James doesn't know he has a prosthetic, So if he tries to like at least kick one of his legs, it wouldn't hurt Reginald because it's just a prosthetic, so you can't really hurt.
I came up with a crazy idea.
Okay.
So, what if when the plane lands and everything's dropped off, I know you stole some bullets, so I can use the gunpowder.
You don't know
with
he stole the
metal,
bullets.
Put it in the fucking gas tank of the cargo plane, blow that shit up. Oh.
You don't know I have bullets in my pants. I mean my shoes. Fuck. I guess I would have to tell.
That looked dry. You were looking for something.
I would just. All right. Let's just.
Now
wait
I
until
will
the
say you guys are
plane,
starting. I will have to pull it out because now you're starting to drag it along a little too long.
My bad. Alright, let's just play it by ear then.
Yeah, I'll finish it by saying, wait until the plane lands and we'll figure out something on the spot.
All right.
What's two geniuses?
At this point, James, you are coming back from speaking with the pilot. You, in fact, find out that your rough current location, just because of being in the air, you are in Portugal, right outside of Etrimos, heading towards Spain, and I'm gonna butcher this, but Badajoz.
Okay.
I gotta look up a map of that part of the world really quick. Hold the fuck up.
You don't know where the fuck those countries are?
No, I do. I just want like specifics.
Like which? All right. Hang on.
That like helps me out.
Is he gonna explain where we are exactly, or is he just gonna be like, "Ha, we're over Spain"?
Oh my god. No, like, can I actually like tell them where we are?
If you want to.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm fucking Christ. Yes, we are flying over Spain on our way to, where was it again?
You're flying into Spain. You're currently in Portugal.
We're flying into Spain?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we are currently flying into Spain. We are above Portugal right now. And this is, I understand that I'm being extremely cryptic here, and that I know the basis for all of this is extremely existential, if I may use that term. But DM, can I get an insight check on myself?
For what?
What's my total available funds in my bank account at the current moment? I'm rich boy.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, did he tell us that we're at Spain already?
Yes. I am currently about to well, right now I'm getting my fucking. I need to figure out which money I have.
Okay, while you
If
do
I
that,
want chance that I can knock out the pilot.
go piss real quick. Let me go pee real quick.
Shit. Dude.
I pee my pants on the chair. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I will say.
That.
No.
Oh no.
Actually, me as Jason, I'm going to pee.
That's fine. Tyler, I will say that your character currently has 2.5 mil in his account.
0.5 mil.
2.5.
Okay. All right.
And this is 1940s 2.5 mil.
Yes. Yeah. No, and that's the extreme. Thank you. That's the important part. All right. I'm rushing around now to find a notebook. Okay. Just use this one. Fuck it. I gotta actually buy a notebook for this shit, so I can keep track of both. Give me 1 second. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. So, Jason, is it completely acceptable for me to throw out a cash offering at the moment?
Do whatever you want to do.
Okay, cool. So, I understand that the circumstances that we are meeting under are extremely not on the best terms, but hear me out. I needed both of your help, and this is honestly the one way that I know I can get it. But hear me out. I can give you guys 100. It's already established, like not pre-established, but I already have 100 mil waiting for each of you guys, or $100,000 waiting for once we return, and then if everything goes as smoothly as I need it to, there will be an extra $300,000 in it for both of you.
When you say 100,000, are we talking about
1940s money.
1940s?
Yes.
Okay.
In US currency.
Ew, you sure about that?
See, it's what it's that's my stipulation that I'm gonna throw on myself.
That's like $2 million in today's terms. All right. Can I? All right. I look at Sir Reginald and see what he's gonna say first about the money offer.
And quite the offer.
Like I said, I know everything is very, very strange, but I can explain once we arrive to the best of my ability. I can't, you don't even have to trust me right now. I just need assistance.
A simple invitation would have been more than enough for me.
See, I get that. I don't have the best background. I'm a military individual. I'm a hunter. I do things a little bit differently than most people.
I'm a scientist. On my research, I don't really.
I will say.
Oh, and when we land, I want some spending money. If I think I know what's happening, I want some money and some equipment. If you want my assistance, I need some equipment and some information.
I understand.
Sorry.
No, you go. You go.
I was gonna say I require the same thing. Equipment that's gonna benefit me the most, as well as a simple explanation of exactly what's going on.
So, I can't go into too much detail at the moment, but like I said, I will explain everything up to what I can.
You did say something earlier that struck with me when I said it was a hunting expedition. You didn't deny.
Because you're not wrong. Because in the end, you're not wrong.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I will be more than happy to help you, but when we land, please give us a better explanation.
I can do my best.
When we land, I specifically request morcilla cheese just because it's very well known in Spain.
Okay.
Wait, dude.
No, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
If I'm drugged, I haven't eaten in God knows how long since I've fucking woken up. I'm obviously
Yeah, but
starving.
Your character is, wait, how is he?
My character is Polish. She's been everywhere.
Oh, okay.
They're literally the Mexicans of the Europe world. I'm not fucking joking. Like, what the fuck? They're literally the fucking Mexicans in the fucking European world. Like,
I didn't mean to laugh.
You realize,
so-
Jason, you just ruined
It's-
any chance I had of putting this online.
oh, well, sorry. I just wanted cheese, for fuck's sake. That wasn't that bad.
That would have been fine. You'd have to go into the freaking. Oh, god damn it.
Jason, I've been drinking. They don't know that.
They do now.
No, because I was talking to Kieran about it, because she called me a normal, average, British guy. I'm not British.
I didn't say British.
Oh, well,
I said
fuck.
white guy.
Well, I mean, they're kind of like the Mexicans in the European world, so...
And you just keep building on those. Damn you, Jason.
They're not supposed to know that. It's not my fault they didn't mute me.
Now I gotta either figure out, bleep it out or something, so I don't get demonetized or stricken for hate speech, even though I didn't say shit. God damn you.
Sorry. Just cut off my, just put the loud beep noises. I'm sorry.
Listen, Spaniards are Spaniards. They're gonna eat what they're gonna eat.
Dude, I just wanted cheese. That's all I wanted.
Can we paste John's
I'm
voice
fucking
over?
pissed. I thought I could say this shit. I honestly... I am endorsed by a Polish man named Anthony Dooley. Blur out that name too. Please don't do that. Please blur out his name.
Just keep going.
Okay, sorry. Anyways,
I'll just cut out that conversation.
sorry. Back to what I was saying. I think,
Sorry.
I want morcilla cheese. It's specifically, goat cheese dipped in wine for a while. That's just me. So, I'm
Give
hungry.
me meat, bones.
We're both hungry. Please feed us when we land. We don't want food. I don't want fucking peanuts, dude.
No, I got you.
Okay. And then explain what's going on, somewhat vaguely, as much as you fucking possibly can.
Yes, as much as I can.
Okay. So since the three of you have come to a sort of understanding, James, question, would you like to untie the two of them, or would you like to keep them tied up for the remainder of the trip?
Okay, no, I gotta keep them tied up for the remainder of the trip because, even though we're at a mutual understanding, I'm not retarded.
That's hate speech. Anyways, I think.
God damn.
No, I think. Just bleep out what he said. I think.
Open the plane door as we're flying 20,000 feet.
Dude, we're over Portugal. We're hitting dirt.
No, it's not that. It's just they and knock out you guys were already in conversation about attacking shit. So I'm like,
You don't know that.
and I'm a hunter with military experience.
Oh, you-
So why would I tie people until we've landed at the very least?
At the very least, I think for mutual respect and trust, you could always keep the cockpit locked, like any normal person in every airline would do.
But I'm sitting right across from you guys. I'm not in the cockpit.
No, I'm talking about, every time you leave the cockpit, it locks. You have to lock it. That's just the job.
What 1940 plane have you seen that has a
And
lock
isn't-
for that?
Yeah, don't they live?
They have that big red lever that kind of locks it into place, but it's not really
It's just
I mean,
like a door handle, bro.
No, it's fucking. You can lock it, dude.
Yeah, but it's like it's
The way you
locked,
describe,
but
I just imagine this mid-sized cargo plane with like a regular wooden door.
I'm just picturing the Hills plane at this point. Like I can't.
Okay, so shit.
Okay.
You're gonna
Now-
buy us?
Hey,
But at the same time, yeah, fucking Christ. You know what? Yeah, because if you guys kill me, then whatever. Yeah, I vote to. No, because then they can just tie me up and like sack me and drag me too. Fuck.
listen.
I'm touching you
I give
inappropriately.
Touching you inappropriately. Jeez, man.
It's Mortimer to you, Sir James.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna untie it, but here, so I'm gonna justify it. I'm not gonna untie you guys only because, once again, I will reiterate, we are 20,000 feet in the air, and I don't want to risk anything happening as is. But once we land, I assure and promise you, I can even write both of you guys like checks if you want.
Girl, I'm just asking for cheese when we land. Like it doesn't
Okay.
have to be that deep.
Yes. You can have cheese. You can have meat. Everything that you guys need to eat, and everything in equipment and everything. Just understand that for the time being, I cannot untie you.
Fair. I wouldn't have.
Okay, understanding has been met.
No.
Understanding was met.
So you're still keeping them locked, chained up. You guys are going on with about your extremely boring plane trip. Because
we land now. Holy shit.
you've kept them locked in the chair. So you have that going on, and then you're doing this, and then you have. I'm trying to think of how best to explain this. Yours are going on, and then James, you were consistent. You were walking back and forth with the pilot and finding out exactly where you guys are at. As you're speaking with her, and she's telling you that you are right outside of French airspace. You're right there by Toulouse, France. You suddenly, on your left side, you are seeing explosions going off in the air right next to you. You cannot hear anything. You cannot hear anything. The pilot isn't getting any responses from any type of control or military or anything like that to explain what is going on. You just still constantly have these shells going off around your plane. And as this is going on, it's causing extreme turbulence in the plane, and you have the plane shaking. The pilot is trying to avoid these explosions going off in the air. You see Mortimer and Reginald in the back being consistently flung around since they are not secured in the seats.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Huge people are annoying me. So you have them constantly being flung around in the back. And as you're What would you like to do while this is going on, James?
Hold on. I need to look up something.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah, yes,
fine.
yes. I feel like if anyone has to use the bathroom during this, just say so. Like, we don't have to, like, wait. That's, like, torture.
Yeah, but we had to say something, so like in case we're not being.
Oh, well, yeah, yes.
Yeah. Silly.
So that will save the ports up.
So, can scream in pain at the top of my lungs for all but like 2 seconds, and then
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't mean to chuckle at that.
No, please keep laughing.
and then attempt, and then can I attempt to dive and like hold them down?
You can try.
Yes. Do I like what do I have to do to attempt that?
Girl, we're tumbling all together.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like this.
Like, there's no
Right.
way you're gonna
So
hold.
what I'm going to say is, are you trying to grab one of them, or are you trying to grab both of them?
No, bro, I'm just going out with my arms. Like, come here, like, duh.
Okay.
Just try to tackle him.
So go ahead.
Like, I don't know.
You're trying to jump and dive and grab two people that are being thrown around in the back of a plane. Go ahead and roll 5 die.
Okay.
And I will say for
Yes.
this, I want even numbers. And go from there.
Okay. 10, 1, 2, 43.
10, 1, 2, 40, and 3.
Yes.
Okay. So, you, James, as this is going on, you look behind you from the cockpit and you see Mortimer and Reginald being flung around as the pilot is doing these evasive maneuvers to avoid the shells going off in the air. You turn and jump dive to try to grab them to hold them down. As this happens, the pilot takes a sharp dip to the left, and Mortimer flies straight into where you were sitting originally. As you're still diving, you pass Mortimer and you grab onto Reginald. And you start to hold him down, but you don't have a very good grip on him, and you are only grabbing him by his right leg.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I will say that. That is fucked up. I just ate shit.
Let me keep going, please. So you have him by his right leg. And yes, John, I
Just
am
for clarification, is my prosthetic on the left leg or the right leg?
I'm not going to answer that question because it's going to be answered in a minute.
So there's a possibility it might snap off, is what you're telling us.
So, James, as you were holding Reginald down by his right leg, since that was all you were able to grab, the pilot takes a sharp tries to pull up to avoid some more shells. Everything is fine. She's got a couple more shells going off on her right side. She's avoiding them, nothing too major. But she has a shell go off right above her. That, as it explodes, it actually sends shrapnel down into the cockpit and through her glass.
Ooh.
You don't see what happens with her. You're still stuck in the back. You can just see and hear the explosion from the shell going off. And as you're holding on to Reginald, you just take this deep dive. And Reginald, as you don't understand what is going on here in this, but as this deep dive has happening and you're holding onto his right leg, you see Reginald just start to go back and head towards the back door of the plane where the cargo bay is. And as you are seeing this happen, you're just sitting there staring at your hands that are holding on to what should be his right leg. And you realize you are still holding on to something, but Reginald, it is no longer where you were.
Can I
Fuck you, bitch!
You took your leg, dude.
Leg, just stand on.
Man, that's fucked up.
Can I scream what in the actual metal prosthetic fuck it just happened?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
Can Mortimer see all that happening, or do I just go face first into wherever the fuck James was? Or do I witness the leg popping off?
So you can kind of see what's going on. It's a little hard with the shakiness of the plane during the maneuvers, and now with this drop, you can you're holding on, trying to see what's going on. But you can see where James was holding on to Reginald, and then you just see Reginald go towards the cargo bay. You know what happened because he had told you already about his leg. But
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna snap off. What the fuck?
now, Reginald, this I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. You need to roll a d20, and I will say this. I hope you roll high.
So wait, who's rolling?
You.
You are.
Shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right.
You should roll the 60 die, buddy, or whatever the fuck it is.
20.
The 100?
Nope, the d20.
Oh, just kidding.
13.
Oh, not high enough. Okay. So, Reginald, as you feel the plane take the dive and you feel yourself slowly, you feel your legs slowly coming out of the prosthetic, and you're slowly just almost experiencing a no gravity situation. You feel yourself lifting, and then all of a sudden you're just completely slamming in towards the back of the cargo bay. As your back slams against the cargo bay door, your shoulder hits the big red button.
Hey.
Bitches.
be a lever, god damn it.
And as your shoulder hits the big red button, you see the cargo bay door slowly opening behind you. And the first thing that you notice is one of the cargo crates slams into the bay door as it's falling back and just busts the cargo bay wide open. And now the four of you, well, three of you actually, are now in a falling plane with the cargo bay back door wide open. And none of you are wearing parachutes.
We're flying over.
Wait, when was it specified that we were not wearing parachutes? I feel like my character being in the military should have the insight, and since my intentions were, although flawed, were technically pure and good-hearted in the long run, I feel like I at least should have had the insight.
Shut the fuck up.
To put parachutes on these guys and myself.
Where are we flying? Like, where are we at the moment flying at? Are we still over Portugal, or are we now entering Spain border?
Way past that. So
we're where?
The plane is currently, I will say, just between the mortar shells and the fighting and everything else. You're in St. Gaudens, France.
Oh, we're in France. Ew.
Oh god.
Does my ride skill apply to vehicle?
Let's see. What would you like to try to do?
Where exactly?
I would like, since we're in a free fall, I would like to get secure and brace for impact.
So I will say you could try. The problem is you and Mortimer still have your hands tied.
Oh.
Because James decided not to untie you.
Sorry. When you said that we're by Saint Gaudens, France, are we like? Because from my understanding, there is somewhat of a large water lake nearby. Lake Decide. Does that mean that we're gonna be? I probably butchered that name, but Lake Decide. Is there a possible chance that we all land in that lake?
Where are you seeing a lake in St. Gaudens?
I'm literally looking at St. Gaudens, right? Like Gaudens.
Yes.
Yeah, it's by fuck, hang on. It's being annoying. Give me a second. It's by.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yes. It is a possibility, but that is a very small lake.
Oof.
It's the largest body of water I could find. I'm sorry.
So, with my hands tied, is there any? Is there a way that I can use the pilot's carcass as a possible way to
Cushion a fall.
Well,
is that possible?
I will say it is a possibility, but you would have to find a way to get to her, since she was buckled in the front seat, and you are now almost out of the plane, essentially, because you're right there at the cargo bay.
Oh yeah, he's at the ass of the plane.
And you're also missing
does
a
Sir
leg.
James iPhone? Can I shout to James to cut us loose?
Yeah.
Does he have a weapon on him?
Yeah, wait. Do I have
I mean, he's fucking British. He can use his like janky ass teeth to cut a rope.
Do you think there's a chance that Sir?
Probably give him straighter teeth. I don't know.
Do you think Sir James, because he's the only one that's freed, he has enough time to get a parachute to jump after us?
If he would like to jump after you, that is on him. He doesn't have to.
Okay, so just to like re-clarify, the plane is indeed careening downward nose first.
Yes.
Okay, and I am on the floor, and fucking John's character's in the back, like at the butt of the plane, and Jason's character is where I was sitting previously across from them.
Yes.
Okay, so I know this is probably going to involve me rolling some dice, but am I able to take my 2 knives that I have, one on each of my boots, right? Because hunter / military experience, and can I attempt to, with grace and elegance, toss them the knife to attempt to cut themselves free while I go for the parachutes?
What the fuck are we gonna catch it when our hands are tied?
No. Your wrists are tied. Your wrists are tied. Your hands you can move, I feel like.
Yeah, but it's behind our backs, dude. Like, how are we supposed to see that? You're gonna stab us in the back, literally.
Oh shit! No, I didn't realize it was. I thought this was. I thought your hands are facing frontward.
Your best bet would be grabbing me and jumping out after John's character.
Yeah, no, you're probably right on that.
James, like, since he's free and all, does he have mobility in the air? At least to how aerodynamics work.
Normal Earth physics apply, right?
Yes, normal Earth physics apply.
Okay, cool. So yes, we do. All right. So, if I'm correct, and then if it works like that, then I can go for, yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the parachute grab Mortimer.
Can I use my survival skill in case of fucking Sir Janky ass teeth here fails?
Yeah, this is probably something you're going to want to use your survival skill for, my
Okay.
guy, if there was ever a time
So-
to use it. I didn't plan on going through a war-torn area.
Here's how this will play out. I will allow James to attempt to grab the parachute, and then he's gonna have to make another attempt to grab Mortimer, and then a third attempt to go for Reginald.
Okay.
So either way, one of us is gonna die, or all of us will.
I mean, there's a chance we might survive if he's smart enough to use his legs to grab onto us, but...
But you, okay.
Oh,
All right, James. So first off, to grab the parachute is 3 die.
Okay. Just any 3.
Any 3.
Gotcha. Ah, Christ. Okay. 50, 12, and 1.
50, 12, and 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will state that that will allow you to grab the parachute, but in the process, you are, because of how the plane is free falling, you are unable to actually secure it onto your back. So you're just kind of holding onto it for the time being.
Okay. I can work with that.
Now, roll another 3 to try to grab Mortimer.
Weird.
And Mortimer, go ahead and roll me 2 die.
Any die or
Any
specific
die.
ones? First one is 6. Second one is 2.
Okay, so 2 evens, alright. Alright, Jameson, what did you got?
10, 2, and 0.
There's a 0 die?
It's on the like the.
Yeah, if you grab the 10, it would have
80.
popped up a 0.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
That's fine. So I will state that with the free fall, as you push off of the chair to reach for Mortimer, to grab Mortimer, you are unable to grab him, but Mortimer is shaking and jumping around, and that shaking and jumping around actually causes his foot to hit into your hand, and you can actually grab him and grab his ankle.
Great.
Hey.
Fuck it, I guess, yeah.
Grab his ankle, and that is enough to allow you to kind of, with the free fall, to push off enough to start to head towards Reginald.
Okay.
Do you think it's possible for James to also try to cut my ropes free, and that gives us another set of hands to grab
Yeah,
Reginald?
can I at least take my knife and attempt to cut the one rope that's binding him like between his like hands and legs, so he can at least have like his hands to use like a crab pincher?
Alright, I will say you reaching for the knife will be a free action, so you don't have to do anything for that. To
Okay, cool.
attempt to cut his ropes, I will say we'll take another 4 die rolls, but it has to be 3 even rolls or higher.
Do I have to roll anything if I try to assist him with my hands?
Do you want to add on to all the shakiness that is already going on?
I mean, like, raise my hands a little to, like, so he doesn't fucking stab my back in the process of trying.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want to try to assist him in this, you more than welcome to.
Okay, I'll assist him. Why not?
Okay.
Fuck it. Risk it all or nothing.
I already got it.
So-
I already got it. You're good. I already got it. You're good.
Okay, never mind. Just kidding.
Nope, too late. He already
yeah,
said he wanted to do
yeah.
it, so he's doing it. So, Mortimer, go ahead and roll me 3 die.
3.
3.
Okay, here comes the first one. That is a 1. That is a 4.
Christ.
Wait, hang on. Fuck, give me a second.
Oh no.
And
No.
a 0.
Oh no.
Isn't 0 even?
0's 10. Well, that's debatable, I think, yeah.
Is that a 10 or is that a 0? Because I'm looking at the diamond shape one.
Diamond shape one. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
It's, you know which one I'm talking about? It's the one with the 5 sides on one side and
Yeah.
then 5 sides on the other side. It
Yeah.
kind of looks like a little diamond.
Yeah, I know what
Because
you're
there is
talking
a
about.
10.
So typically it will be 10,
Okay.
but in this, I'm calling it a 0.
Why?
So,
That's mean.
Abusive.
well, no, I've been counting it a 0 the whole game, so that's fine. So, James, as you've grabbed onto Mortimer's ankle, with your other hand, you are kind of in a predicament here, because you have to hold on to Mortimer. You want to grab your knife to help him, so that you have an extra set of hands to help you escape this falling plane. But to grab your knife, you would have to let go of the parachute.
So this is really coming down to like an all or like nothing attempt here, ain't it?
Dude, we're fucking dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
Okay.
At least like one or two of us is. I feel like one.
so
of
this
us
is how
can
it's playing
have
out.
this.
What did you roll, Tyler?
I rolled a 60, a 6, a 16, and a 1.
Okay.
Don't ask why the 3 6s. I seriously, I don't.
So what I will say is, what you end up doing is, as you are reaching for the boot and your knife, you're able to kind of toss the parachute a little bit to where your arm can actually go into the strap and it slowly rides up your arm.
Okay, hell yeah.
And you can reach for the knife. You've grabbed your knife, you have Mortimer by his ankle, and you are trying to reach behind him and cut this rope. With the plane falling, all the shakiness, you start to get to where you have it with the rope is, and all of a sudden Mortimer's arms just start shaking, and he's trying to help you out, but because he can't see what's going on with the knife, he's just making it harder on you. And you actually, in the process of cutting the rope, you do succeed in cutting the rope, but in the process, you have actually nicked his arm and put a 2-inch gap, or a 2-inch cut into his arm.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Ow.
It's fine. I got one on my face.
That's fair.
I'll live. I think I'll rather take one in the arm than in the face.
So now, Mortimer,
It gives your character more.
Gives your character more character.
your arms are now free. James has you by the ankle. What would you like to do?
James still have the other parachute, or did he already let go of it?
So, well, you see that he has the parachute that is riding up his arm, but that is the only parachute that you can visibly see at the moment. And if you would like to try to look for a parachute in a falling plane, be my guest.
May I interject and scream out where a parachute is if he's able to get to one?
So you grabbed the parachute that was under from where the two of them were sitting. So I will inform you that there is another parachute underneath of his seat if he can get to it. And if not, the only other parachute would be up front in the cockpit.
Okay, yes. So if you can get to a parachute, there's one under where you were sitting, but the only, like, the second one that I have is in the cockpit.
Is it possible for me to grab the one that I was sitting under?
You could attempt to grab it.
Can I attempt to grab it?
Certainly. It will be a 4 die roll.
Die.
4-die roll. Okay, give me a second. That is a 2. A 4. Come on, baby. One more at least. An 8. Oh my god, hang on. I have another one. Give me a second. And a 3.
Okay.
That's a 3. I got a 3. Do I get it or not?
Okay. So, you, Mortimer, are able to get your arm under the chairs enough to reach for the parachute. You have it, but you are in the same predicament where it's just too shaky for you to actually kind of get it on at the moment. So you just kind of have it in your hand and you're really holding on to it.
Is it possible for me to yank it, like not yank it, but like pull, like while I still have this in my hand, can I physically pull away from James and try to like deep dive to Reginald?
Well, it wouldn't be a deep dive since Reginald would be in the back. Diving would imply you're trying to go.
Oh, he's in the back still?
Yes.
So wait, okay, so we're falling. I need to figure out exactly where we are. So let's say level 3 is at the top in the air, level 2 is the middle, level 1
So you and James are at level 2.
is
Reginald is level 3.
Reginald
And your dead
located.
pilot is level 1.
All 3 of us are at level 1?
No. Dead pilot is level 1. You and James are level 2. Reginald is level 3.
Oh fuck. Okay. Could I shout out to can I shout out to Reginald and ask him, like, you know, like, that's obviously at the top of my lungs, scream at him to like try and dive the best of his ability considering his hands are tied?
He could try. No guarantee that would actually succeed, though, because like I said, he's almost entirely out of the plane at this point. If he moves an inch, it's entirely possible that he actually just exits the plane.
Fuck.
It is only the fact that his back is up against the wall that is keeping him in the plane.
I mean, if the plane is crashing anyway, he has a better chance of jumping out while me or James could catch him, and we could use the parachute for 2 people instead of just 1.
Would you like to attempt it?
Reginald?
So, what's our predicament here?
So you're at the very top with the plane crashing downward, but me and James are like already out the plane but falling.
So, I'll go with your plan.
Okay. As long as you get to either me or James. Because you can't really get to the cockpit anyway, because your hands are tied. I'm just assuming.
Well,
So let me ask, what's the weight capacity to these parachutes? Would my character be able to hold on to someone that has a parachute, or
I will say for the sake of
screwed?
this, I will say for the sake of this that you would in fact be able to hold on to him. If anything
Okay.
happens. But well, we'll
So I'll
play
go.
that as it goes because that's gonna be even funner. But yeah. So it is up to you guys. If you would in fact. So Reginald, would you in fact like to go with this plan and move and exit the plane, or exit what is left of the plane?
Fuck it, why not?
Okay.
Oh god. This is scary.
Well, he has to land between me and you, so he
Yeah.
has some chances. If he misses one of us, at least the other could try.
Well, you'll have a couple of chances.
So-
I'll be nice.
I mean, it beats eating shit metal.
With my prosthetic being off, is my rope loosened at all, or am I still bound completely?
The arms are still bound completely. The prosthetic was just the leg itself, because nobody knew to look for it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just surveying my options. But yeah, I'll go out of the plane.
Okay. So you, Reginald, as you attempt to turn and go out the cargo bay door to agree with this plan that Mortimer yelled out to you, go ahead and roll me 2 die.
Any?
Any 2 die.
I got a 12 and a and a 19.
Okay, so an even and an odd. Okay. So, Reginald, as you are turning out, you turn your body enough to where the air pressure and the air force of the falling plane just takes and pushes you out of the cargo bay. And you are now essentially free falling. As you are doing this free fall, all of a sudden you see something just whiz right past you on your left. As you turn your head to see what it is, you see that in the chaotic nature of what is going on, James had let go of your leg in the confusion and in the shock, and you now see your leg is out of the plane and just falling to God knows where.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll buy you a new one when we
The
land.
bitch would not eat shit. He's
Chance for me to now grab the prosthetic grab the piece of metal, cut my rope free, and regulate my fall. Or my descent.
So I will give you the chance to try to grab the leg. But due to the fact that your arms are still tied behind your back, it will be a very difficult roll.
Oof. Do I have any other options?
You're free falling out. You're free falling.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll try and grab my leg.
Okay. So for this, go ahead and roll me all 7 die.
Oh boy. Okay.
And I will say... Actually, no, just go ahead and roll me all 7 first.
Alright, the scientist needs a new leg.
Sorry, I dropped my die.
We got 1, 2, 3. Is 50 an even number or no?
I would say it is because it's 25 and 25 makes 50.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even numbers, 2 odd numbers. Do you need the actual numbers?
No, that's fine. I'm trying to think of how to do this.
Number 15. John's character fucking dies.
Okay,
Come on,
John,
buddy.
go ahead.
Himself. Players.
John, go ahead and roll another d20.
Gotcha.
It's the budget decrease gun.
Okay. That's 12. Okay. $17.
Okay. So, as you were... Okay, trying to think of how I can... So as you're free falling out of this plane, you see your leg, which James had let go, come flying by you. You turn your body to kind of so that the leg hits your back, since you can't actually grab anything. As the leg hits your back, you are able to get your hands around it from behind you. But in the process, you keep hold of the leg, but the hidden action that your leg can do with the sliding apart to reveal the blade, the foot half of that slides off from the pressure and goes and continues falling. So you are left with just the socket that your remaining limb will go in, but you do in fact have the blade that was attached to that.
Okay. I'd like to cut myself loose. If at all possible.
So I will say you have the prosthetic leg, you have the blade, it is in your hands. Just because of how bad I've been to you recently, I'll just go ahead. I'll just say you can, in fact, just cut the rope loose. So
Okay.
you are able to cut the rope and get your arms free. Now, as you're doing
Holy
this,
shit.
as you are going through all of this trouble and losing, instead of just your leg, just losing your foot. Mortimer, James, what is going on?
I call out to him to start diving once his hands are freed.
So because of everything, I just need like a quick, like literally refresher. Like me and Jason's character are already out of the plane, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
So
when did
then
you guys get out of the plane?
I,
Because I've had you still in the plane.
Wait, what? The mic cut out.
He said you guys are still in the plane.
Are you fucking for real? I thought we were already out the plane.
Yeah, I thought we were already out of the plane.
When did you leave the plane? You just tried to grab.
I thought I heard you say it.
You just tried to grab for the parachute. Reginald is the one who left the plane.
Can I jump out the plane after him?
Okay, yeah, no, I finished putting my parachute on and I fucking dive after him. Whee!
Okay, so the two of you would like to let go of what you're holding onto in the plane and just kind of ride it out and go out the cargo bay doors.
Do I have the parachute strapped on securely now at the
two
time
of you
John's
are
character
still-
jumped out?
I'd like to know that too. For proceeding.
James, your parachute has ridden all the way up to your shoulder on just the one left side. You still don't have it still have it on the right. Mortimer, yours is you were only holding onto it.
Okay, then I jump out to go after
Parachute on first as you're falling.
No,
Yeah.
I feel just it would be best if I just go towards you and you strap it on. Cause you have you have bigger weight than me just cause of like my character would be thinner that you could grab onto.
That makes more sense.
So here's my like ultimate question for you. Do you guys want the one taking the like control of the parachute completely? And it's not a diss to people with prosthetics or anything, but in the weight situation with two people on there, are you sure you want that? Steer properly and everything.
The thing is that I'm trying not to eat ass, and neither is Reginald. And in order for Reginald to survive, one of us has to dive after him.
Yeah, no, I knew that part.
But that's not gonna hinder anything, because if I could get Reginald to put on the parachute, then he could like bear hug me and I'd be able to use my legs to like kind of kick around and like steer wherever we need to go.
Okay, that's a fair point. And just a quick insight check on myself. What's in my hands that's preventing me from like fully functioning and putting the thing on? Because I have indeed let go of I feel like of everything.
Wait,
the hand-
Mortimer, you should be the one wearing the parachute because you have two legs.
No.
You're not taking account that when you land parachute, you need both legs to stabilize yourself.
That's
No,
true.
I'm saying that because, okay, so you know how when you're falling, from my understanding of like, you know how like people who parachute down with like people onto them or whatever, because you would be the main one kind of bear hugging me, but you'll also be able to lock the parachute onto you because you're bear hugging me from behind. then I could use my legs to like ground.
So you were the one landing regardless.
I would be the one landing. You would be the one actually wearing the parachute. So like, it would be like my legs would be the main things that would be landing, so we could stabilize or fall a little better.
Is this like a basic parachute, or is this like an advanced parachute?
Just take into account physics, because a person with one leg, we would break bones.
We have a parachute. Let's just hope we land on the lake.
So you guys are ending up right there. Okay. All right. So. James, what was going on was in your right hand, you're holding on to Mortimer's ankle.
I still have that in my hand?
Let go of my ankle, bitch.
I want to let go of his ankle.
Okay. So you let go of his ankle. You now have free room of your right arm. But now, Mortimer, you are no longer held into the plane. You have your one arm grabbing the parachute. Are you... So the two of you at that point would... Are you wanting to try to put the parachutes on inside or exit the plane and then go for it?
Exit the plane and go for it while I'm still holding it tightly, because I'm gonna need to give it to John's character.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my parachute on prior to exiting the plane.
Okay.
So in case the idea fails, at least
I can dive down afterward and attempt to get a last minute save. So I'm not like.
Okay.
Can I instruct James to jump like 10 seconds or 5 seconds after I jump out, in case if I drop the parachute by any chance, he has the 5 seconds to reach for it?
You can.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
All right. So, Mortimer, in this instance, since you are deciding to worry about the parachute last and leave the plane first, I will allow you to actually complete your action first. So you can go ahead and jump out of the plane, or just let go and kind of go out as the plane's falling. As you're trying to reach for James, as you're trying to reach for Reginald, you are attempting to give the parachute to Reginald.
Yes.
Reginald, I will need you to roll. So let's do it this way. Mortimer, roll me 3 die. And this is to see if you can control your fall enough to get to Reginald.
I got 6, 2, and 4.
Okay, yeah, you can go straight and you can go straight to center Reginald Mass.
Okay.
You hand him over the parachute. Reginald, roll me. You don't have any damages there. You don't have anything there. Now, Reginald, this is where it will become fun for you again.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Would you like to try to grab the parachute that Mortimer is giving to you?
That would be a yes, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. One of us is gonna die.
All right.
Then yes.
Okay. So, Go ahead and roll me 5 die for trying to grab this parachute.
He's getting in the harness.
This time, parachute.
Come on, I just want to hurry up and let you guys fall.
3, 4 even numbers and 1 odd number.
Okay.
Close the door.
So as you are falling, you see Mortimer come up to you and hand you the parachute. By some miracle, you are able to get your arm in through the loops for the parachute while still holding on to what is left of your prosthetic leg. And you are able to get the parachute fully on. Now you have Mortimer in front of you. Are you trying to... How would you like to grip and hold on to Mortimer as you're falling?
Mortimer, what was your plan again?
Bear hug me from behind so I can see forward as you, so I can like steer my legs around so we know where to go.
So can I let go of my prosthetic to get a better bear hug on Mortimer?
This should look goofy as fuck in my head.
So,
I know,
are you I'm gonna be nice in this instance. Are you sure you want to use the phrase, let the prosthetic go?
Hand it to me. Can I yell out to hand it to me?
I'll hand it to Mortimer. And then proceed to bear hug him.
Okay. I will allow that to go. I will just allow that to happen. You can just hand Mortimer the prosthetic, and you can bear hug him as you are free falling. So the two of you are essentially safe from any harm.
Woo!
James.
We'll need to pull the cord.
Shit. James, as you are doing this, you are still in the plane. You are attempting to get the rest of the parachute onto yourself. Correct?
Okay.
And then
Yes.
you are going to exit out of the plane. Go ahead and roll. You're pretty much by yourself. You don't got to do anything else. Just make it a 2-die roll for me.
2.
2.
2. 18 and 1.
Oof.
Okay, so...
I mean, I hit my head.
No. You don't hit your head. You are able to get your arm into the other loop of the parachute and secure it onto yourself. But as you are leaving and getting out of the plane, your left arm ends up hitting the sides, and the knife that you were holding is knocked away from you.
Oh, shit.
And you're now outside of the plane in free fall with James and Mortimer.
Hey, can I scream out to, like, pull the ripcords?
Well, we have to wait till we get to a certain level. I don't know how far up we are.
Yeah, no, like, can I get an insight check on how far we are in the air?
Yes. Give me 1 second, because I know exactly where I put you guys. Let me count for free fall. You are all at 12,357 feet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, how far?
12,003.
57 feet.
We would have to wait till we're 3,000 feet to pull it.
Yeah. So do you guys just want to like free fall until we get to like roughly like 3,000 feet, and then once we get there, like pull the ripcord, but try to like get out of the way of all the falling shit and debris.
I mean, it depends also, where exactly are we falling? Like, obviously we can see the ground now. I just want to know if we're going to land like somewhere where it's forest based,
Or
like
water.
or water, or
what's
like
the
flat
terrain?
ground. What's the terrain below us?
That you are unable to determine.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess let's wait till
we're still above cloud coverage.
Let's just wait till we're at 3,000 feet, and then we pull the cord.
I'm down.
Okay.
Same.
So what I'm gonna have you guys do is, since you're just going to wait it out, what I need you to do is, it's going to go like this. John, Jason, Tyler. Each of one of you
Okay.
roll me a d6.
Which one is that one again?
The one with
The normal
It's
die.
the diamond.
No,
Oh,
the
the
normal.
square.
Yeah, the normal one.
Oh, I got a 4.
I got a 2.
I have a contract with the number 4.
Scientists need a good. Fuck, 3.
Oh fuck, dude.
No.
Okay. So you got a 3, you got a 2, you got a 4. So as you guys are just waiting out this free fall, unfortunately you still have the shells going off in the air next to all of you. Mortimer, you and Mortimer, you and Reginald are together. As you have the shells going off next to you, Mortimer, you don't get any hit with any shrapnel or anything like that. James, God, James, you have the same instance where you have the shells going off. You, James, are actually struck on your left leg by a shell. Nothing too bad. You just have a decent sized gash going on your thigh. Reginald, yours will be your right bicep is struck by shrapnel, and you
Gotcha.
actually have the remnants of one of the shell casings currently sticking into your left bicep. Or, sorry, right bicep.
Damn, dude. Holy shit. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna go.
Stronger.
And as you're free falling, you're doing your best to avoid the rest of these shells as best as you can. And you finally drop below cloud coverage. And you can finally start to see where you're landing. And what you're seeing is a big, almost nothing but trees, as far as you can see, which, considering how high up you are, is pretty decent. Unfortunately, you're not seeing any water that you can see around, or at least no big bodies of water. The best you can see is what looks to be civilization towards the north in front of you.
Can I try steering towards north with my legs, and have Reginald pull the cord as well, now that we're at I'm assuming 3,000 feet. How many feet is that once we get past cloud level?
I'll go ahead and give you 3,000 feet and just avoid that to make this easier because I want to get this done. So yeah, I will give you 3,000 feet.
Okay, so I start instructing the guys to start pulling their cord, and that gives. I'll try to maneuver us out of the. At least get us as close as possible to civilization, and I instruct James to do the same since he's by himself. And if we can't make it to civilization, I'll tell them to at least get the parachute stuck on some branches just to avoid any like damage from landing on the ground.
Okay.
Is there a chance ass that it'll carry us closer to civilization?
So
that would be the military way.
So here's how this will play out. So you'll keep heading toward. You'll pull the cords. You'll keep heading towards north. As you are getting closer and closer to the ground, you can actually start making out details on the ground and the trees. You actually see what appears to be a small path going out towards the north where the civilization looked. And along those routes, you can actually see what appears to be a couple of military jeeps going up that road. And as you're landing and getting closer and closer to the ground, you actually end up hitting the tree lines, or the tree line. The parachutes get caught in the trees, and you all come barreling through the tree branches, striking the tree branches. You're not getting any damage or anything like that. Nothing worse than what you guys have already dealt with. And the three of you end up getting in front of the military vehicles, coming and rolling onto the ground in front of the car, in front of the jeeps. And the jeeps hit their brakes so that they avoid you. You hear the tires screeching. The three of you try to stand up as best as you can. Reginald, in your case, you're leaning on Mortimer to keep your balance.
Okay.
The three of you look out towards the jeeps, hoping it's friendly faces or someone willing to help you. As you are looking at them, though, what you see is not French military, but German soldiers.
Fuck.
And as the German soldiers all come out of their cars and all come out of the jeeps and surround you, you, Mortimer, can see in the back of one of the jeeps what appears to be a female in handcuffs in the back of the jeep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how I can.
Considering from the little bit of background that Reginald's character telling me that he has some German background, assuming that he can speak German, I nudge him to show him the girl that's sitting in the back, and then look at the soldiers, implying that he should say something to them, considering he can speak their tongue. Kind of.
So we're fully landed, like right in front of these jeeps.
So you guys ended up getting in front of the jeeps when you landed, just due to the speed differences between your falling. And the soldiers ended up pouring out of the jeeps and surrounding you. So you're currently surrounded by the German soldiers. They have their guns pointed on you. but Mortimer notices the girl in the back of the Jeep when he nudges you and is kind of like, hey, speak, type thing. Now,
So,
what I would need clarification on in this instance is, as he's nudging you and he's pointing towards the girl, do you actually look at her direction?
I take a quick peek, but I don't look.
Okay. And if that is in fact the case, then I will say that quick peek, you don't notice anything out of the order. You notice that the girl's there, but you don't recognize her. You don't do anything like that. It's just a quick one-off. It could be anybody type thing. So it doesn't ring any bells or anything like that for you.
Okay. I feel like that's gonna bite me in the ass later.
Would you like to attempt to speak to the soldiers?
Oof. Fuck it. Sure.
Okay. Alright. So for sake of instances, I will say go ahead and attempt to speak it. It doesn't worry about translations. I'll just fudge that, but just speak your piece.
Okay. Before you start shooting, I am the head scientist for the Führer. Please let us pass.
That's it.
Can I nudge him again to look at the chick in the back?
And oh, my bad. And if you would be so kind, who is this prisoner?
Okay. See, I'm not even gonna have you roll for that because that is so horribly unbelievable. There's no possible roll in the world that could save you.
Hey, something bad.
So basically, Mason told you to just fart in the mic and call it a day.
I'm sorry, but that is just like, God, John, something better than that.
Well, he can't speak German, Jason. What were you expecting?
I wasn't expecting him to speak German.
Can I just fart and like hobble away?
No, you can't even hobble.
Evasive maneuvers.
Could I look over at James and tell him, offer them the money that you were gonna give me to bribe them if possible?
They're German soldiers. They're not gonna take bribes, but you're more than welcome to try.
Oh fuck. Okay, just kidding.
Yeah, they might actually like.
They're gonna shoot us. Can I attempt to speak German?
Can I get an insight check on how many soldiers there are standing in front of us?
Go ahead and roll a d20, Tyler.
Bitch, it better be low.
I'll take my prosthetic now.
Can I comically hand the prosthetic to Reginald?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I did it.
Well, auf Wiedersehen.
Can I lean into Reginald's character and tell him to sound more assertive so they can actually believe him that he is the head of the scientist thing for the viewer?
And you said to roll something. I said 2. So what happened?
Okay.
They
You
blow
rolled
up.
a 2, so due to how the three of you are standing, you are only able to see what the soldiers that are in front of you, which is 5. You are unable to see the other 11 that are behind you.
How many jeeps are there?
But
Okay. 16 soldiers.
they all crawl out like a clown car.
It was a convoy of 8 jeeps.
Oh shit! No wonder there's so many.
Jesus.
Is my knife deep
Wait, what?
with Nazi paraphernalia anyway? Or is my prosthetic detailed with
Your prosthetic is as
Oh,
blank.
is it a German prosthetic?
No, your prosthetic is as non-descriptive as possible due to the fact that you wanted no one to connect you with your past.
Oh, that is fair.
Okay, can I use my let me see. I don't want to get this information wrong. Give me a second. Now that I'm fuck.
Can I ask if this girl has any papers?
Well, she's in the back of one of the jeeps, handcuffed. So,
Fair enough.
Give me a second.
I'll just lay on the ground with my prosthetic and just fart really loud. Maybe the smell will just drive them away
Okay.
or attract predators. I don't know.
He's just stinking.
Thinking and stinking. Thinking and
Oh fuck. Alright. That sounded wet as shit. Alright, alright, can I attempt to speak German to these soldiers?
sure.
Do I have to roll a dice?
So no, I will say go ahead, say your piece first, and then do the roll.
I'm gonna assertively say that I'm gonna be assertive, trying to sound assertive enough for them to be like, this man that we have over here pointing at James, saying that he is we captured him, and that I'm the doctor that's gonna be doing what the fuck do you call those? A dissection on him for further experimentations for the scientists, and that we specifically need a vehicle to get to which part of France are we in again? To get to the closest city to buy certain drugs that are only available in this city in France, and that we need that Jeep and point at the one where the girl is handcuffed in.
Okay.
I just continue to lay there, just going, thank God.
What do you want me to do?
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Please. Is that a 9 or a 6?
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Okay. With the 6, what I will say happens is, as you finish saying this, you see the two soldiers in front of you are conversing. As you're looking at the two soldiers, you see the one has specific insignias and emblems on his shoulders and on the collar that denote him of being of a higher rank. As they are conversing, you see him what looks to you to be giving an order to the other soldier, and he repeats it out louder for the rest of them, and they just start closing in on the three of you.
Oh shit.
As they're closing in on the three... Go ahead.
John.
What?
Did you want to do something as these soldiers are closing in?
I'll just a loud fart. Well,
John, please do something.
Okay, so as they go to close in, I throw my hands up in front of me like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World with the velociraptors and try to get them to like stay back really fast as I think of something and try to like...
Can I lean towards Reginald and tell him to translate for me for a more perfect German? Because I don't know if I offended these people that are closing in on us. Like, I probably just told them to go fuck their mom or some shit. Can I lean towards Reginald and tell them that this is an immediate thing and give them like a fake badge number if you can even think of one?
So,
like, tell them to stop. Like,
okay.
Tell them, please fucking stop. Get away from us because we have special orders from, I don't know, fucking Adolf Hitler.
Okay. So, what I will say is you do, in fact, lean over to Reginald to speak with Reginald. But as you're doing it, the soldiers close in on you guys even more. To the point where, as you're trying to speak with Reginald, the soldier takes the butt of his gun and just slams it into your head.
Great.
And you don't notice this, but they do it to both Reginald and James as well. And the force of the shock is enough to knock the three of you out. From there, they actually go and tie the three of you up again.
Oh my god.
Additionally now, but instead of tying you up, they're actually
go
handcuffed.
drugs this time.
No drugs this time, god damn it.
They are actually handcuffing the three of you. And they drag the three of you and put you into the back of the same Jeep as the girl. And that will be it for chapter 1.
Damn.
I can go for another chapter. Are you kidding?
Let's do it.
Fuck it, who gives a shit? I'm down. I have nothing to do tomorrow. Fuck it, who gives a shit?
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Tyler. You're not working tomorrow, and you're talking to a girl for like 2 hours, and then you're sending her home.
No, not necessarily. I found out she's actually coming over earlier than I thought.
That's too bad. She can wait till you wake up, so we're going for another
Okay.
chapter. I'm sorry, the story's so it's interesting. I like it. It's cool.
I know. I just had my other buddies waiting on me to come play Fortnite, but it's fine.
They can wait till 3 o'clock. You're gonna go to sleep at 4 anyway.
Oh. Oh god. Whew.
Velociraptors.
It's like, no, stay back.
Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Last ditch effort, dude. It's either that or I start chucking my knife.
You dropped it. You dropped it.
I have a second one in my other boot.
Yeah, sure. That'd be a very smart idea. Try to reach for a knife when you're surrounded by guns.
Look, all right, fight or flight, dog. Fight or flight. Fight or flight, and I'm gonna either yeah. But I didn't, so it's okay.
Well, at least we actually got the Curious character for once. I'm surprised about that.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't think we were going to get to that with the way you two were going.
Well, I was trying to help the situation where we were falling off the plane, dude.
I don't know. I got the fart, so I'm happy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If we escape this fucking Jeep, can I just rip ass as we jump off?
Do.
You gotta gas them like they did to the Jews.
They're currently doing the Jeeps.
That's true. This is the 1940s. East. Oh my god. Dude, Christ. Oh my god. Okay, so I will be honest, I'm actually down to do another chapter tomorrow night, and I won't shit out because of my phone charger and stuff this time. So,
Are we actually gonna do this tomorrow?
yeah. No, I'm definitely down. She's only staying over because she has to take the light rail back.
Oh,
I'm not driving her ass back home down in fucking Baltimore. Are you crazy?
okay. Sounds fair. What time?
I have to recheck the light rail schedule for tomorrow, once I pick her up. But I wouldn't imagine it'd be around the same time as not tonight, 8.
8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8, 9, somewhere around there, if that's okay with you guys.
I'm down with 8 o'clock. What about you, John and Jason?
That should be fine.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. See y'all at 8.
Wait, Jason, what'd you say?